out my bitches, cause you know them be my slime. Shout out my haters.
Why you mad, little bitch?
We get it might be like an hour long, so hopefully it's not that long a review. Man, I'm gonna have to edit my ass off. Like, seriously, y'all, I want to listen to the intro, like the first episode of the season and the last episode of the season. Like, any other time, I'll be skipping the intro. Like, hey, I ain't got time for that. So just let me know what to read. What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Lady D, if you don't know me, and I'll be reviewing Power today. It's the season finale. Can you believe it? Well, yeah, you can, because they only be having 10 episodes of season. So, it's going to be a lot to talk about, you guys, so make sure y'all hang in there with me because we gonna break it all down. So the first scene is Tommy basically on that shit again. Like, come on, Tommy, like, he wasn't doing it for a quick minute. Like, I thought he was in shit. I thought he was sobering up, you know. I thought he was actually doing pretty good with Keisha, but that nigga doing the stuff again. I was like, damn, Tommy, I know you're going through a lot, you know, you just killed your dad and whatnot, but really, Tommy, y'all know y'all can't change Tommy. I'm gonna do what the fuck Tommy wanna do. Let's just say that. And so then he's looking for Angela, and he doesn't know that Angela is in the interrogation room, honey. In the middle, about to spill everything. You know, you can't trust Angela. You cannot trust her at all. So they throwing everything at her. They like, yo, you know, basically if you give up Ghost, you know, you're gonna lose your license regardless, because now you caught up with some conspiracy thing, and now you might be an accomplice now. So they was like, you know, you gonna go down, but how you gonna go down? And that's what Angela's faced in the first part of the episode. And look who popped back up from the dead. No, not Kanan. But this nigga Terry Silver, like, where you been at, my nigga? Like, you just up and left. Apparently, he claimed that he had a belief because he didn't want to be all in this mess, and I don't blame him. I would have got the fuck on too, but bruh, why? Like, you made Tasha look stupid, and that ain't easy to do. Let's just say that, because Tasha, she's very smart. And so next scene, Keisha comes to the apartment or Tommy's office. She's like, yo, Tommy, what's going on? Why you not answering my calls? And he does not want to tell Keisha, like, yeah, you remember that time where you thought I didn't kill anybody? Yeah, I kind of killed my dad now. So he don't want to tell her. He's still on that shit. So, Keisha, you know, you can't tell a black woman nothing. I mean, you cannot just act suspicious in front of a black woman and be like, oh, it's nothing. Nigga, Tommy, you can't do that with no black lady. You can't do that with no black girlfriend. We gonna want to know why you acting up, who did it, and what happened. Okay, we don't play them nothing games. We want to know everything. So the scene ends with Keisha still nagging Tommy about what's wrong, and he basically, you know, is boiling up, and he's trying not to explode on her, but he finally did, and he finally like, get away from me, and of course that startles her a little bit, and then in the end she just realized, like, look, I don't need this, let me just go, let me give you your space. Thank you, Keisha. That's probably the smartest thing you can do. You about 2 seconds away from Tommy's murder list. Okay, you about to end up on that list, girl. The list that you didn't think exists, honey, you about to get on that list. Okay, so Angela leaves. They give her 24 hours to come up with her decision, whether she's gonna basically give Ghost in, or she's just gonna have to go to trial and they're just gonna have to fight it out, which she already knows she's gonna lose already if they end up convicting Ghost. So now she's faced with a decision. So she comes up with this master plan and she calls everybody in. So she calls Tasha and Ghost, and Tasha calls Tommy, and now they're gonna come up with a grand idea to save them all. So Angela comes up with this idea to have Andre say that Jimenez, I gotta write this down, y'all. Jimenez's sister killed Mike Sandoval, and who else he's looking for? Lobos. Right now she's trying to figure out what the feds have on each person right now and how they can, like, kind of dismantle it so they don't have a case to build. And I like this scene because Tommy, of course, on that shit. Like, Tommy's funny when he on that shit. It's funny, it's sad when he on that shit. So he writes a note, you know, one of the old school notes that you write back in the day. You, like, slip it to the next person. So you gonna write a note and slip it to Ghost, like, we need to kill this bitch Angela. And she getting on my damn nerves. Was he foreshadowing? So at the same time Angela's trying to basically squash her case. The men in black here is trying to build it up. They trying to get a strong case to have against her. And so in this scene, we see somebody not only came back into Tasha's life, but he came back into the Fed's life too. And he's gonna try to slither his way in there. And he says that he only was working with the Feds to clear Tasha's name because he wants to be with Tasha and he really loves Tasha. So he did to clear her name. All right, you know why you work with the Feds. You just want Ghost out the way. Let's just keep it 100, Terry. Let's just keep it 100. You want to get Ghost far into prison as you possibly can so you can have Tasha all to yourself. We know the game. We know. You ain't gotta bullshit us, okay? So next scene we see Dre, making love to his girl, his baby mama, who we finally get to see his baby mama and his daughter. While they're in the midst of, intimacy, somebody tries to come up and shoot Dre. Now, I don't know why that nigga all of a sudden be docking bullets like he just 007 up in this bitch. Like, this nigga stay dodging bullets. And it's like, just take one in the head. Why do y'all keep missing Dre? Like, that nigga ain't 007. He's Dre. You know what I mean? But again, Dre be dodging them bullets. Like, that nigga playing Super Mario on this bitch. He just be dodging shit. And he dodged a bullet again. The one that was meant for him. Yes, it was meant for him. And now he realized, like, yo, they really out to get me now. Like, I need to do something. So this is kind of where he starts thinking about, maybe I need to save my family. And be a rat ass nigga that everybody knows I am already. But I'm just gonna prove it. That's what I really am. So the next scene we see Councilman Tate and what's the other one? Mock. I think that's his name, Mock. The Men in Black. One half of the Men in Black. And he is digging up dirt on Ghost to make a strong case. Now, when they was digging up dirt on Ghost and his little truth, his nightclub, they found stuff about Councilman Tate. So he was like, yo, I got some dirt on you now. So look, either be with us or you going down too. And then they rounding up everybody. They're like, man, the whole city going down if we got to, but we gonna get that nigga Ghost. Like, they so hungry for Ghost. They is willing to bring everybody and their mama in jail for it. All right. So the scene where Keisha and Tasha are talking, man, this kind of hurt because I'm like, dang, like this is the start of Tasha's true colors. Like, you really see in the scene that Tasha really don't give a fuck about nobody no more. And I really don't know if it's because Raina's dead or because she always been this ruthless, heartless bitch. But Tasha is really showing her true colors in this scene. And she's trying to figure out if Keisha's gonna snitch on the whole thing. Like, she's gonna blow it all just on the whole situation. Tasha thinks that she might renege on what she already told the cops. So she just making sure she doesn't do that. And at this point, Keisha's already upset and crying over Tommy because Tommy done went off on her. And Tasha, instead of going and it's like, oh, you okay? I see that you're crying. You need a friend to talk to. I'm here if you want to talk to me. She walks in this bitch house and be like, so you're not gonna snitch, right? Okay. But you're not gonna snitch, right? Like, bitch, no. And Keisha had every right to be mad. And I would be pissed too if some girl who's supposed to be my friend, see me crying and hurt, and all that she cares about is if she gonna spend the rest of her life in jail. Yeah, I know it's a big thing to worry about, but bitch, I'm going through shit too. Check on me, okay? Make sure I'm okay. All right, because I can't make sure you okay if I'm not okay. So at this point, Keisha just sick of Tasha shit, and I don't blame her at this point. So then there's a scene where Dre and Angela meet up. So they won the deal. So Angela, like I said, wanted to get Dre to confess and say that Alicia killed Lobos and Mike Sandoval. At this point, Dre in trouble. Like, Dre, they aiming, they targeting for Dre. Like, they at Dre neck, boy. So Dre's like, you know what? I'll tell them whatever you want me to tell them. Just make sure you give me witness protection. And like, bet. So that's part of Angela's plan, is to get Dre on board. Now that they have a witness that said, Ghost had nothing to do with it. It was Alicia. Hey, which is not a bad idea because Dre already knows that she's coming for him, of course. So anything that could really stick to her case and make her stay her ass in jail for the rest of her life is really beneficial to Andre too. But we gonna figure out that that's not his plan, and he a dumbass nigga, like we know. So the scene where Tasha and Terry Silver, Terry, as we all know from the scenes before, he is wearing a wire to try to get Tasha to turn on him. And like I said, my girl Tasha, she is smart, so she catches on to what Terry Silver's trying to do. And basically she's like, no. And now she's like, Ghost ain't do nothing? What you talking about? Who Ghost? Like, who is Ghost? Who is James? Like, who was me? Who was Tasha? At this point, like, Tasha closed her mouth. She was like, you not gonna get me to send to my baby daddy, honey. No. Find another way. Terry Silver, I don't know what the fuck was going on with Terry Silver eyes, but he was like, you know I'm here to protect you. You know, right? Like, what the fuck is wrong with your eyes, my nigga? Like, Proctor, y'all know Proctor is like one of my favorite characters on Power. If he's not, he's probably like, okay, he's number 2 to Tommy, because Tommy's first one. But Proctor, my number 2, goes to tell Ghost, like, look, like, I can't be witnessing anymore. They're gonna stop interrogating me. They're gonna stop chasing after me. Like, I'm not reliable to be a witness anymore. So he's happy about it. But at the same time, he's trying to get Ghost, like, Ghost, my nigga, listen to me. Stop protecting Angela. Like, we all know that's what you're trying to do. Stop it. Stop it. So Proctor tells Ghost, if you're not willing to throw Angela on the bus, it's no other choice. You're gonna have to snitch on Tommy. And you already know Ghost was like, that's my boy, that's my brother. Like, I ain't gonna snitch on him. So, like in the other season, it's between Tommy and Angela. Like, I don't know why every season it's always them two. Like, it's always Tommy and Angela, Tommy and Angela. Like, at this point, it's like, Ghost, you're gonna have to pick one sooner or later. He's trying to keep both of them. He's trying to keep everybody. But at some point, Ghost, you're gonna have to choose either them two or choose yourself, because y'all 3 can't be protected for life. I like the scene where Angela talks to her sister, because when I seen her sister, I was like, about time somebody is gonna knock some sense in this bitch. Like, honey, if nobody else in this world is gonna keep it honest, keep it 100 with you, it's gonna be your mama and your sister, okay? Like, you got a whole family. You got a dad who's, in the nursing home. You got your family to think about, Angela, and you steady putting this nigga Ghost before everybody. And she's like, oh, I'm thinking about my family. No, honey, you not, because if you think about your family, you would have took that deal. All right? Fuck a Ghost. Or just pack up your shit and just bounce. You know what I mean? Kind of automatically enabled in your mind to, like, think about your family first in these decisions, but I feel like her main motive is being with Ghost or saving her and Ghost. Stupid. You just stupid, bitch. Like, bitch, you already know you already been burned by him before. Why? Stop. Bunch of bullshit, bunch of bullshit, bunch of bullshit, bunch of bullshit. Ah, there we go. So the girl, I think this is like back from like season 1, which kind of got me excited. It's from back from season 1, and the girl, I think her name was Maria. It starts with M. But now, if you didn't watch season 1, go back and watch it. First of all, second of all, if you didn't know, the girl that just popped up on the screen, she was kidnapped by Ghost. Her and her boyfriend was kidnapped by Ghost, and Ghost ended up killing her boyfriend because I think he owed him money. Maybe I need to watch season 1 again too. He did something to Ghost for Ghost, to basically like pow. And at the time, that was when Ghost was still very much in the game. So Ghost let the girl go. But the girl, of course, will never forget. Like, you can never forget that traumatizing moment. And Ghost had to know at some point that this was going to come back to her. Like, he should have been keeping an eye on her, making sure where she at, where she going, blah, blah. Maybe even slip her some money every now and then. I don't know. Like, but for you to just be like, okay, go, bitch. Like, of course, she going to feel some type of way. All right, so Tommy. So the plan that Tasha was supposed to talk to Keisha did not work out, as we all seen. Tasha blew that shit because she just cared about her damn self. So now it's Tommy's turn. So he's gonna have to try to sweet talk Keisha and really just make sure like she's not gonna blow this whole thing too. Like she's gonna be down for the family. So this scene, we gonna assume that Tommy is still on that shit, which he really 100% probably was. And I know when Tommy be using that stuff, he don't be thinking straight. So he's trying to get it out of Keisha, like, look, are you gonna be with us or you not? You gonna be with the feds or you gonna be with us? And y'all, Tommy had that gun. When I seen that gun pop up out that under that couch, I was like, no, Tommy, no, Tommy, why? Like, stop, Tommy, stop killing people, stop it, stop it. You know, you have a little kid, you be like, stop touching stuff. Now you like, Tommy, stop killing people. Tommy reach up under that couch, she be like, bitch, you better say the right thing. Know what's under this couch right now? Like, he just itching, like, he like, like, he just wait for her to say some shit. Like, bitch, say you gonna tell. Say you not down. Now you're down. And the scene ends with Keisha saying, I'm all in. I'm down. I'm riding with you to the end. You know, I'm your ride or die. He like, oh, okay, bitch. That's what I thought. All right, so the guys I used to hang out with Kanan, I don't remember his name quite exactly. I probably have to put it below. But apparently, Kanan told him that if anything ever happened to Kanan, go mess with Tom. So Dre wants money so he can escape. He's like, you know what? They really coming for me hard, and I just don't feel safe anymore. So instead of, you know, cause Dre don't got loyalty, you know, but Dre just like the pussy ass nigga he is. He like, you know what? I'm not finna say what Angela told me to do. I ain't finna now snitch on Tommy and Ghost. Who the fuck cares? And when shit blow over, I'm gonna come back and town. I think you finna snitch on Tommy, Ghost, and Alicia, and your ass gonna be alive. You might as well sign a death certificate right now, honey. Like, just sign it out of line, because they're gonna put a bullet in you some way or another. The three niggas that you don't fuck with, you fucking with. Come on now. So Terry meets Tasha, as we all find out for the very last time. And he's saying like, yo, like, I'm gonna ride with you, Tasha. I'm gonna do anything I can to save your name. Tasha is trying to get Terry lie and said that he never mentioned Mike Sandoval to Angela, which that would make her connected, as well as that will be the source that connected Angela to Ghost, the reason why Mike Sandoval got killed. And she's like, you know what? He's like, I can't do that. I can't prove it. So she's like, turn on Proctor. Tasha, now you was my girl now. You can't be snitching on my boy. Seeing what Tommy old dude, I'm just going to say him old dude because I don't know his name yet. But old dude, I used to run with Kanan. I'm going to say Kanan, homeboy. So Tommy already know he one of Dre boys, okay? Tommy's like, yo, why is Andre's right-hand man, Dre, the nigga that I'm trying to kill, best friend in my face right now? So Dre's friend was telling Tommy, like, look, I got some information you gonna want that. You want this tea. You want this tea. And the tea was that Dre is gonna sell out Tommy and Ghost. So he like, so you know Tommy, Tommy, trigger finger, he trigger finger happy. He like, oh, I'm gonna get that nigga now. We finna finally get that nigga. And I was happy because we finally finna get this nigga. So then the scene ends, Tommy's like, I gotta take this phone call, you know, step out, whatever. So he gets a phone call. We never quite know who's on the other line, but I assume it's Angela. And he's telling her like the plan and whatnot, and basically how he's gonna go and kill Dre. So she's like, you know what? I got something better. I got something that I can spin around and get Dre, okay? Without killing him. Because at this point, Dre is actually better off alive than dead right now. Because we can spin some shit on him and let him help us. Even though he don't want to, he going to today, honey, okay? So Dre thinks he's meeting with Angela. Little does he know, Angela set that ass. You know, I like me a gunfight every now and then. You know, I like me a little gunplay. So the scene, like, they shooting at each other. What's up? Tammy. Bullets is flying everywhere. Dre, of course, dotted them bullets. He getting a couple hits in as well. And they finally got him backed up into a corner. So Tommy shoot his leg, pat, and something triggered. Something was like, yo, why did Tommy shoot? Like, Tommy got perfect game. And he knew he was wearing the vest, so he knew, like, not to shoot him in the chest. I was like, okay, maybe that's the reason why he shot him in the leg, but that's not gonna kill him. But I didn't know that Angela had set it up. Her old boyfriend, okay, Mr. The DEA, or whatever he worked for, to try to get Dre to sign the paper saying that it was Alicia that killed Lobos and Mike Sandoval. And that was probably the best plan Angela has ever came up with. I tell you that, okay? So all works, Dre shook, Tommy keeps shooting at the car, pat, 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 pat. He like, fuck it, nigga, give me the paper, because I can't die today. And so he signed the paper, he like, take my ass in witness protection right now. Not knowing Tommy and Angela set up the whole thing. So one half of the Men in Black is gone. Okay, I think his name is it Cooper? Mock. Oh, fuck. One half of the Men in Black. He basically packed up his shit and left. He's like, look, that deal that Angela offered me is still on the table, and I'm gonna take it while I still got. And this is probably the smart nigga of the crew. My sole job was to get serial killers and murders and drug dealers off the street. Yeah, I would pack my shit up too, because I'm like, now you fucking with niggas that kill for fun. You fucking with people like Tommy Egan that just be shooting niggas just to shoot niggas, okay? And now his life is at hand. It's getting too crazy. Now it has to do with corrupt and possible, dirty cops. And then at this point, he's like, yo, I'm out. Like, I got to go. I need to find me somewhere else because this is getting dangerous and it's not going to end pretty. And that's probably the best decision he done made. Oh, the other half of Men in Black, he goes and visits Tommy. And he breaks the bad news to Tommy that, Teresi was not trying to put Tommy in jail. He was not trying to snitch on Tommy. He was trying to snitch on Ghost and find information about Ghost. And that he actually really loved Tommy and he was not trying to snitch on him in any way. He didn't even talk about him. He said he ain't got nothing on Tommy. And at this point, Tommy is all fucked up in the head. So if you really didn't think, he was on that shit now, and Tommy gonna get better, no, nigga, like now he gonna hit that shit harder, because now he like, yo, nigga, I just killed my dad for no reason. I just killed my father because a ghost. So now he like, yo, I'm not fucking with this nigga Ghost no more. Like, and now it's beginning to be a repetition. Every time somebody is trying to get rid of Ghost, he ends up getting rid of them to protect Ghost. And I don't know about y'all, but I need a nigga like Tommy loyalty. I mean, like a down ass friend. Like, y'all don't understand what I'm saying. Tommy, anytime somebody goes against Ghost and say, hey, look, Tommy, you need to stop hanging with Ghost. You need to walk away. You need to, anytime somebody does something to Ghost or tries to get Ghost out the picture, Tommy's like, no, I ain't having that. So he goes as far as killing everybody that tries to get rid of Ghost. This nigga probably got the best A1 loyalty anybody can. He might as well just have Ghost tattooed on him. That's how much loyal he is to him. Ghost is not who he thought he was. And it doesn't help that Keisha's like, yeah, stop fucking with Ghost and Tasha. So now Tommy has to come up with a plan to, not even a plan. Like, Tommy don't even plan shit most of the time. Tommy just be like, all right, let's go. You gotta go. And Keisha also finds out that Tommy kills Teresi, which I think I said that. I mean, it's pretty much easy, predictable. But she finally found out. And surprisingly, she was more okay with it than I thought she would. I thought she was freaking out like, oh my God, nigga, she killed her dad. Like, if a nigga I was talking to just told me he killed his dad, I would be like, nah, nigga, I gotta go. Like, if you can kill your own father, the nigga that made you, what you think you gonna do to me, nigga? Tasha goes to talk to Angela, where she thinks, they finna talk it out about, what's going on and the whole taking the plea thing or whatever, the whole plan that they masterminded. So we see in the beginning of the scene that when Tasha enters the room, Angela goes and get her some wine, whatever, try to be all, oh, girlfriend, and Tasha unlocks the door. Now, who does she unlock the door for? Nobody other than Tommy. We already knew this. So at this point, Tasha's like, yo, like, how did you know this? How did you know that? Did you tell Ghost about Terry Silver? Terry Silver is now missing right after I saw him. I don't know where Tommy went after he left Keisha. He went right over to Tasha's house and like, you know what? Let's get this bitch. Tommy, he already been itching that trigger finger to try to get Angela out the picture. So you already know he was down for whatever. So of course, she backs him up into a corner. So the only thing that saves Angela's life is her saying that, look, I was the one who took those pictures that you seen. If you kill me, then that will lead back to you, and then you'll be going down. So Tasha, she's like, you know what? Not just yet. We need her. Keep her around. And at this point, if I was Angela, I would have been like, man, fuck all y'all niggas. Give me my deal. I gotta get away from these crazy motherfuckers. Like, these niggas are trying to kill me. And especially, it's like, Angela, you're saving people that really don't give a fuck about you. The only person that gives a fuck about you is Ghost. So then Tommy goes meets up with Vincent, and he finds out that Ghost is the one that showed Vincent the pictures, or gave Vincent the pictures, and told Vince to tell Tommy. So Tommy is like, why did he, why couldn't he just tell me himself? And he wanted you to know so that you can kill your own father. And I just seen Tommy's heart just crush. He's like, what? Like, why would my own best friend, my brother, tell me some shit to make me kill my own father? I can't be fucking with these crazy niggas' heads up like this. Yeah, I can't. I'm on the edge of my seat now because now it's getting good. So you only got 10 minutes left of the episode? You like, oh, it's getting down to the nitty gritty, honey. All right, so Proctor goes and tell Ghost that it's a witness now that's going to testify against him. And he kept saying she. Now the only women in this whole organization, the whole situation, is Tasha and Angela. Now he know for a fact Tasha ain't telling. Only other person left is Angela. So at this point he like, yo, Angela? The fuck? Why is she trying to throw me out? So now it's getting good, y'all. So now we got Tommy ready to kill Ghost at this point, and Angela. And Ghost now trying to figure out why the fuck Angela turned on him. So he calls Angela to work it out and see what the hell's going on, because this shit is hitting the fan at this point. So Ghost goes to meet with Angela just to figure out what's going on, what's happening. So Ghost is like, are you testifying against me? Who is this witness that they have? So she told him that, look, I ain't finna tell you nothing because you don't trust me, I don't trust you. What the fuck we doing? We should just break up. So Angel walks away and Ghost is like, hey, look, I didn't kill him. Now, Angela, you new with this video, okay? So let me school you on niggas, okay? Not only do you have a nigga, but you have the niggest of the niggas, okay? So let me tell you from experience, okay? You never, ever, 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 ever ask a nigga a question without knowing the real answer first. Never, because especially if that nigga know you don't know, he gonna lie. Come on now, girl, that's nigga code 101. That's dealing with nigga code 101. Okay, that's why we be all Inspector Gadget, want to know everything, find everything, because bitches know. We know that we got to find out concrete proof and all the evidence before we even ask that nigga. So we already know if that nigga gonna lie. So the fact that you asked Ghost, knowing he didn't know you knew, that nigga was like, fuck that shit. No, I didn't kill that nigga. Of course I'm lying. Well, we all know he killed Terry, because let's just keep it a buck. Let's just keep on 100. Ghost still love Tasha and Angela. He just can't choose between the two. Him and Angela are kissing, and here comes Tommy coming from the cut. He put that aim, boy. Got that aim right at Ghost. And just when he was about to pull that trigger, y'all, just when he was about to pull that trigger, Angela saw him, and she pushes Ghost out the way, and of course now Angela takes the bullet. So this is how this episode's end. Alright. Now Tommy is secretly smiling because although the bullet was meant for Ghost, he like, you know what? I'm gonna hurt you worse. I'm gonna hurt you like you hurt me. You got rid of the people, even though I killed them. Tommy's like, you got rid of the people in my life. So now I'm going to get rid of the people in your life that you care about. And I don't blame Tommy. I'm like, this nigga Ghost has really been out here just, you know. So now next season we have to figure out if Angela is alive or dead, which we don't know how it's gonna play at this point. She dies, and now we have another body on our hands. Okay, which they're gonna cover up, but I don't know. You can't cover up, killing an attorney. Like, you know what I mean? So now it's if Angela's dead, it's gonna bring more problems. So now Tommy's gonna have to try to escape that and those charges, and so that's another murder on the table. If she lives, then they still gonna do an investigation because it's like, why did they shoot her? You know what I mean? And the first person gonna blame, of course, is the Ghost. And given the fact that where she got shot at, realistically, she wouldn't even be able to last that long, especially long enough for James to call an ambulance and then for him to get out of Dodge because he can't be there when the cops come because, they're gonna blame him. He gonna get arrested. So it can either go both ways. Tasha is gonna have to find out, which she kind of already knows. It seemed like that Terry's dead or missing, so I guess she's might move on, whatever. But she's gonna have to deal with that sooner or later. Proctor, let's hope he somehow can save Ghost. And it's Tommy. Tommy just gonna have to deal with his shit. He gonna have to deal with everything he done did. We gonna see if Keisha really gonna be down like she said she gonna be down. And I don't know, y'all. She's gonna have to wait till next year. God damn it, we gotta wait a whole nother year, y'all. All right, y'all. So that's it for this video. Thank you for bearing with me through this long video. This episode was like an hour and 10 minutes long, 10 minutes longer than what it usually is. So it was a lot to talk about. And of course, it was the season finale. So we had a lot to unravel for the next season. I loved doing these last couple episodes with y'all. I'm really having fun with this shit. I really love talking to y'all about I love hearing different opinions and what y'all think was gonna happen, what you don't think is gonna happen, who's your favorite character, who's not your favorite character. I love interacting with y'all. I love talking to y'all. I love just giving my opinion too. So I want to say thank you for watching my video. And if you like this video, go ahead and press that like button below. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. But I know you're gonna like it, so you might as well skip over that and hit the subscribe button. And I will see y'all for the next show.